So I think one of the best ways to fry fish is using breadcrumbs and clarified butter. So the first thing you want to do is slightly score the fish. This will help it keep it from curling when you're cooking it. And you know, just where you can barely see the marks. And then once you do that, we'll go ahead and season each side with a little bit of salt and black pepper. And not a lot, just, you know, just a little bit, just to kind of get a little salt and pepper on them. And do the same thing to the other side. I like that. And in each one of these, this is just all-purpose flour, and this is just plain breadcrumbs. And I got a half of a teaspoon of some Cajun seasoning, but you can use, you know, black pepper, salt, whatever you got. Just want to give my flour and breadcrumbs a, you know, a little bit of a seasoning to them. And this is just one egg beaten well. And that's about it. So basically what you do, you're going to pass the fish to the flour. Just go ahead and coat both sides of it real good. Then the egg. Yeah, just try to get it on both sides. And then the breadcrumbs. Just get them on there really good. And the secret to doing this, where everything stays on it, is to refrigerate it for at least 30 minutes before you cook it. So that's how it looks once it's done. So flour, then the egg, then the breadcrumbs. And just get it real good and coat it. So let me get that done and I'll show you the next step. Now I'll go ahead and get you some unsalted butter. Like I say, however many pieces of fish you're doing is how much butter you need. I'm just doing 4 pieces of bass. So just put it in the pan, medium low fire, and I'll show it to you once it starts to happen. But basically, clarifying butter means we want to remove the milk fat from the butter. It just makes it a lot better to cook with. You won't get any kind of burnness because the cream is skimmed out the butter. So that's the goal. Okay. So what you do to clarify butter is, as you can tell, this the white stuff is starting to float up. That's the cream. So our goal is to remove all of that from it, and then we'll be just left with the clarified butter. They also sell it in the store, but it's kind of expensive. It's called I think it's pronounced ghee, but yeah, just make my own. And you know, use unsalted, that way it doesn't add any extra salt to your fish. And only fish I've ever done this with is bass, but I'm sure you can do it with pretty much anything, but it's really good with bass. So just keep your fire on low and just keep skimming. And I'll show you once I'm done how it looks. Alrighty, so when you're all said and done, that's pretty much it. Like I said, I got a little bit more I might try to get off, but got most of it out. So that's what I'm gonna cook the 4 pieces of bass in. Like I said, just try to skim off as much as you can. I guess if you had some toast, this would really be good on it. So I'm gonna set this to the side, and that'll be what I'll cook it in. All right, this is my 1 stick of clarified butter, and I usually just try to drop something in it to make sure it's ready to roll. And just put the fish in. I'm gonna try to get them all in one cooking here. Yep, I think that'll make it. And we're gonna do exactly 3 minutes per side. Like I said, these are pretty small fish, the fillets. So, like I said, the only reason for clarified butter is so it doesn't burn when you're frying in it. So I'll show you when I flip it after 3 minutes. All right, that's been 3 minutes on one side. Go ahead and flip them. Like I said, just watch your heat, because it will burn pretty easy. And we'll do 3 minutes on this side. And here's the fish. I'll show you each side of it. So that's how it looks. Like I said, just kind of watch it, because it can burn. And I usually put it in my colander, but they're a little delicate, so that's why I put them flat. That way there's no chance of them breaking. So fried bass in breadcrumbs and clarified butter. And I'm gonna have this again with some leftover white beans and rice. This time I'll put some sausage in the white beans and a salad. So here's a little white beans with smoked sausage. And some fried bass and some clarified butter. So I think that's going to be pretty good. Been a while since I fried it. I mean, it is a little work. I mean, you got to clarify the butter, but it's very, very good. Well, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed my video, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks.